Has India really stopped buying oil from Russia? Well, that's what US President Donald Trump has claimed, however. Sources in New Delhi have suggested otherwise. In a surprising remark during a press briefing in Washington, D.C., Donald Trump told reporters that he has heard that India is no longer going to buy oil from Russia. But the US president did add that he wasn't sure about the development. Trump's comment comes just days after the White House slammed India for continuing to buy discounted Russian crude and even imposed penalties, tariffs, and sanctions.
Well, I understand India no longer is going to be buying oil from Russia. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's a good step. We'll see what happens, okay?
India is the world's third-largest oil importer and is currently the biggest buyer of Russian seaborne crude, a position that has made New Delhi the focus of Western frustration ever since the Ukraine war began. But right after Trump's claim came silence from New Delhi and then a measured response. As per reports, sources in the Ministry of External Affairs have claimed that the ministry is unaware of any possible halt in Russian imports. In fact, just a day earlier, MEA spokesperson Ranveer Jaiswal made it clear that New Delhi is looking at what's available in the market and the prevailing global situation. Meanwhile, global media reports, including Reuters, say state refiners like IOC, BPCL, HPCL, and MRPL haven't purchased Russian oil this past week. But the reason? Not geopolitics but price. As Russian discounts narrowed, Indian refiners simply turned to the Middle East and West Africa for better deals. Private players like Reliance Industries and Nayara Energy, who are still major buyers of Russian oil, have yet to confirm any pause. And remember, state refiners control over 60% of India's refining power. So unless both sectors halt simultaneously, a full-scale stoppage is unlikely. Trump, however, has been escalating pressure. On July 14th, he threatened 100% tariffs on any country buying Russian oil, unless Moscow agrees to a peace deal with Ukraine. That includes India, China, and Turkey.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.